Miranda Lambert and Kacey Musgraves finally addressed their feud. For years, country music fans believed there was a quiet rivalry simmering beneath the surface in Nashville. Two of Texas' biggest stars, Miranda Lambert and Kacey Musgraves. They came from the same state, the same music scene, and even shared connections long before fame ever found them. But somewhere along the way, whispers of tension began circulating through the industry. And now, after more than a decade of speculation, the two singers are finally addressing it publicly. But what shocked fans the most isn't just that they admitted the feud existed. It's how they chose to reveal the truth. To understand why this moment matters so much, you have to go back to the very beginning. Both Miranda Lambert and Kacey Musgraves grew up in small Texas towns where country music wasn't just entertainment, it was part of everyday life. Their families actually knew each other before either woman ever stepped onto a national stage. In fact, Kacey's grandmother played an unexpected role in Miranda's early career. She reportedly encouraged Miranda to audition for the reality competition show Nashville Star, the program that ultimately launched Miranda into the spotlight. For a while, their paths seemed closely connected. Two Texas girls chasing the same dream. But years later, one song would quietly change everything. The track was called Mama's Broken Heart. Kacey Musgraves helped write the song, and from the beginning she believed it had the potential to become a massive hit. And she was right. But according to long-standing Nashville rumors, Miranda Lambert really wanted the song for herself. The story goes that the situation reached a peak back in 2011 during Miranda's wedding weekend to fellow country star Blake Shelton. At the time, Miranda was already a huge name in country music, while Kacey was still working her way up in the industry. Sources claimed Miranda asked Kacey directly if she could record the track. Feeling pressure from the situation, Kacey reportedly agreed to give it up. The decision would prove monumental. When Miranda released Mama's Broken Heart, it exploded. The song became one of the biggest hits of her career, eventually going multi-platinum and becoming a defining anthem for her fans. But according to many in Nashville, the success left lingering tension between the two artists. That tension seemed to surface publicly in 2013 during the CMA Awards. When Miranda won Female Vocalist of the Year, she gave Kacey a quick shout-out during her acceptance speech. Cameras immediately cut to Kacey's reaction in the audience, and the moment instantly caught fans' attention. Her expression appeared less than enthusiastic. The clip quickly went viral online, turning into a meme that country music fans still share today. For years, the moment fueled speculation that the feud between the two singers was very real. But now, more than a decade later, something unexpected has happened. Kacey Musgraves recently revisited that exact viral clip on her Instagram stories. Alongside the video, she added a caption that immediately grabbed fans' attention. She wrote, "You knew I'd said some things about you." The message was accompanied by an eye-rolling emoji. At first glance, the post looked like it might reopen old drama. But Miranda Lambert responded almost instantly. Instead of denying it or ignoring it, Miranda reposted the story to her own page and added a playful response. "Well, I've done my fair share of shit-talking too." Suddenly the entire tone shifted. What sounded like a confession of past tension quickly turned into something else entirely, something far more playful. Fans immediately began speculating that the exchange wasn't just clearing the air. It might actually be teasing something new. Industry insiders believe the two posts could be lyrics from an upcoming song, hinting that Miranda Lambert and Kacey Musgraves may finally be collaborating on a duet. If that turns out to be true, it would mark the end of one of country music's longest rumored rivalries. And honestly, fans seem thrilled about it. Instead of continuing a quiet feud, the two Texas stars may be turning their shared history into music. And in Nashville, that's often the best way to settle old stories. Of course, nothing has been officially confirmed yet. But if this social media exchange really is a hint at a collaboration, country fans could soon witness one of the most surprising partnerships the genre has seen in years. And if there's one thing the country music world knows, it's that stories like this rarely end quietly. So what do you think? Would you want to hear a Miranda Lambert and Kacey Musgraves duet after all these years? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy stories about the biggest moments in music, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next update. Alright, let's keep the momentum going and continue the story naturally, expanding the narrative while maintaining that human, conversational tone that keeps viewers watching. This section pushes the story forward by exploring why the feud lasted so long, how Nashville operates behind the scenes, and why a collaboration would be such a big deal. But the deeper question many fans are asking right now is simple. Why did this rumored feud last so long in the first place? In Nashville, rivalries don't always look like the dramatic battles you see in pop music or hip-hop. Country artists rarely take direct shots at each other publicly. Instead, tensions tend to stay quiet, whispered about backstage, discussed in interviews in subtle ways, or hinted at through lyrics. And both Miranda Lambert and Kacey Musgraves built careers on being honest songwriters. Miranda's music often leans into raw emotion, heartbreak, and fierce independence. Songs like The House That Built Me, Gunpowder and Lead, and Mama's Broken Heart turned her into one of country music's most powerful voices. Kacey Musgraves, on the other hand, carved out her own lane entirely. Her songwriting has always been more reflective, clever, and sometimes rebellious in a quieter way. Albums like Same Trailer Different Park and Golden Hour helped redefine what modern country could sound like. So when fans started noticing tension between the two artists, it didn't feel impossible. They represented two very different styles of country music coming from the same Texas roots. For years, neither of them openly confirmed the feud. Interviews stayed polite. Awards shows remained professional. And both women continued building hugely successful careers. Miranda Lambert went on to become one of the most decorated artists in country music history. With dozens of awards and chart-topping albums, she solidified herself as one of the genre's most dominant figures. Kacey Musgraves, meanwhile, became something equally rare in country music, a crossover star with critical acclaim. Her album Golden Hour didn't just win country awards, it won Album of the Year at the Grammy Awards, a massive achievement that pushed her far beyond the boundaries of Nashville. But even as both careers soared, the rumors of their past tension never really disappeared. Every time the two artists appeared in the same room, fans watched closely. Award shows, festivals, industry events. People wondered if there was still bad blood lingering beneath the surface. And that's why this recent exchange on social media caught so many people off guard. Because instead of denying the rumors, they acknowledged them. And they did it in a way that felt surprisingly honest. The playful confession about shit-talking instantly made fans laugh, but it also revealed something important. Whatever tension may have existed between them years ago doesn't seem to matter anymore. If anything, it sounds like they're both able to look back on it now with a sense of humor. And that's exactly why the idea of a collaboration has everyone talking. If Miranda Lambert and Kacey Musgraves really are working on a duet, it wouldn't just be another country song. It would be the kind of moment that fans remember for years. Two Texas songwriters. Two different styles. One shared history. Sometimes the best country songs come from exactly that kind of story. And honestly, the lyrics almost write themselves. A song about rivalry, rumors, and the complicated friendships that can exist in the music industry could easily become one of the most talked about releases of the year. Of course, Nashville is famous for surprises. Until an official announcement happens, everything remains speculation. But one thing is certain. After more than a decade of whispers, memes, and unanswered questions, Miranda Lambert and Kacey Musgraves have finally done something fans never expected. They acknowledged the past. And they did it with a smile. Now the only question left is whether that moment online was simply a joke, or the beginning of one of country music's most unexpected collaborations. Either way, fans are watching closely. Because if these two Texas stars really do walk into the studio together, the result could be something special. And in country music, the stories behind the songs often matter just as much as the songs themselves. And before we come to the end of this video, I just want to take a moment to say a very big thank you to all of you for watching. Your time truly means a lot. In a world where there are thousands of videos you could be watching right now, the fact that you chose to spend a few minutes here with me on Hajararama TV is something I truly appreciate. This channel continues to grow because of viewers like you. Every view, every comment, and every bit of support helps this community become stronger. And that's what makes creating these videos so rewarding. If you enjoyed this video, please take a quick moment to like the video, leave a comment below, and share it with your friends or anyone who might enjoy this content. Your interaction really helps the channel reach more people who love stories, entertainment, and updates just like you do. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Hajara Rama TV, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be among the first to know when a new video is uploaded. There are many more exciting videos coming your way very soon, and I would love for you to be part of this journey as the channel continues to grow. I also enjoy hearing your thoughts, so feel free to drop your opinions, ideas, or suggestions in the comment section. Your voice matters here, and your feedback helps make Hajara Rama TV even better. Once again, thank you so much for watching and for being part of this amazing community. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, stay entertained, and keep watching Hajara Rama TV.